time now for the beer channel. Start off news minutes late Tuesday night, December 8th, 2015 here. And just before the beer channel, start off for the night. Sorry, late night news headlines at 11:01 p.m. this late Tuesday night. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Late night news headlines at 11:01 here. Top story is Republican and Democratic leaders leveled their most forceful criticism yet against Donald Trump on Tuesday, widely denounced as the GOP presidential frontrunners called to bar Muslims from entering the United States and singling out Trump. Federal officials continue to scout the backgrounds of the shooters who killed 14 people and injured 21 last week in San Bernardino, Nashville, Tennessee. The FBI system for tracking fatal police shootings is a travesty, and the agency will replace it by 2017, dramatically expanding the information it gathers on violent police encounters in the United States, as senior FBI officials said on Tuesday. Washington. The Obama administration is facing another difficult choice with Iran as Iran takes apart a bunch of its nuclear infrastructure to win sanctions relief. How vocally should the White House condemn the Iranian violations in the United States? The Chicago Police Department has released a 3-year-old video that has appeared to show police officers using a taser on a man and dragging his limp body down a hallway while he was held in custody. In Caracas, Venezuela, now comes the hard part. The public opposition here wrote discontent over the failing economy that overwhelmed the majority in legislative elections on Sunday, but after years of sniping from the silent, they have to get down. Beijing. China's military is paying close attention to an agreement between the United States and Singapore to deploy to the U.S. Toronto. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's government on Tuesday launched an investigation of hundreds of murdered and missing Burgundian women and girls, stressing the need for a strong relationship with the country's indigenous. In Moscow, Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu said on Tuesday that Russia had, for the first time since that they struck Islamic State targets in Syria with missiles fired from a submarine in the Mediterranean. As Republicans squabbled over Donald Trump's controversial proposal to bar Muslims from traveling in the United States, the House on Tuesday overwhelmingly passed a bill imposing new restrictions on a visa waiver program that currently welcomes. Body border. Recounts the rescue of prop line as the fight against dengue fever on Hawaii Island continues. 7 arrests in one Jewish community in Queens in under 2 months, and there is still no more of those suspects. Residents have to come out to voice their concerns. In New Orleans, a judicial panel on Tuesday decided to consolidate hundreds of lawsuits against Volkswagen with its emission cheating scandal in California, focal point of the carmaker's troubles. Dow Chemical and DuPont, two of the biggest and oldest companies in the American chemical industry, are talks to emerge with what did they be one of the largest transactions in a year, full of huge deals. People briefed in the matter of said on Tuesday. San Francisco, Yahoo will abandon plans to spin off its $31 billion stake in Alibaba. Chinese e-commerce company, people briefed in the matter said on Tuesday. Tokyo, Asian talks were down across the board on Wednesday as equivalent oil prices and data pointed to cooling demand from the China's investor appetite for risk assets. Jeffrey Gundlach Chula's $51.3 billion double-line total return bond fund has up for over 99% of peers over the past 5 years, so the Federal Reserve may come to regret raising the U.S. In Washington, Boston-based investment firm Natixis Global Asset Management announced that will pay full-time employees up to $10,000 towards student debt. Researchers find that dinosaurs' early relatives could be younger than previously thought, offering new clues in the origins of dinosaurs. In Le Bourget, France, despite its Mexican consumer matters, response to last week's terrorist attack in California, President Obama is closely tracking the United Nations climate change nuclear shutdown Paris, Secretary John Kerry said. See that to the end of the new Senate Nature Climate Change reports that worldwide carbon dioxide emissions likely dropped in 2015 in the first time that has ever happened without the help of a global economic crisis. Astronomers have spotted a star producing a swoop flare in our galaxy that stars quite similar to our sun, and the research team has concluded that the sun is capable of producing a super flare which could be destructive for life on our planet Earth. Things have gone from bad to worse at the Chipotle Mexican Grill as the number of Boston College students who became ill after eating at Chipotle restaurant near its campus grew to 80 on Tuesday at a time when the fast food chain was still grappling. Next time your friend ignores you while concentrating on their mobile device, you might want to tap them on their shoulder. They may not have heard your voice. More than 10% of U.S. children have been diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, reflecting on a surge in recent years, particularly among girls and minority groups, the new study finds. An analysis of questionnaires answered by 17,560 medical interns and residents have found that symptoms of depression are widespread among doctors in training. And now looking at New England and Florida Street in Malden, Massachusetts at Broadway and Elwell Street and more after the versus Pole. Poles down and we're requested utilities. Peter Jello News time is ale 11:06 on this late. Tuesday night here, and it is time now for a Trevor report here. Let's start off out of Rhode Island, where all the highways are in Rhode Island looking good except for Route 130 and the westbound side of Newport Bridge. It's a little slow here. 290 in the eastbound side, a little slow for the Shrewsbury stretch after Route 140 here. And Mass Parkland on the westbound side, a little slow after 120 western here, and the Southeast Expressway on the northbound side, it's a little slow from South Baltimore way out to South Station at the tip of the Little Tunnel and 120 on the northbound side, a little slow around Route 2 in Lexington here. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute on this late Tuesday night on highways and byways in New England here, and 395 on the northbound side in Connecticut here. It's a little slow before Route 6 in Killenly, Connecticut here. Okay, look at MBTA alerts here. Subway system looking good here. Commuter rail looking good, and the ferries they are looking good. Peter Channel News time, 11:07 here. It's time now for weather report here. Our 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, patch back before 2 a.m. Otherwise, most skies got low about 33 degrees, a lot off wind. Wednesday, patch back before 8 a.m. Otherwise, most skies about 45 degrees, calm wind. For Wednesday, slight change drizzle light rain after 10 p.m. Patch back after 11 p.m. Otherwise, most skies got about 37 degrees, light southeast wind. Chance base 20%. Thursday, slight chance of showers before noon. Thursday, slight chance of showers after 3 p.m. Patch back before 10 a.m. Otherwise, punching size got about 37 degrees, south at about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chance base to 20%. Thursday, slight chance of showers, punching back after 1 a.m. Otherwise, most skies got about 42 degrees, light south wind. Chance base to 20%. Friday, slight chance of showers before 9 a.m. Otherwise, punch back before 10 a.m. Otherwise, punching size got about 37 degrees and chance base to 20%. Friday night, podcast got about 40 degrees. Saturday, most skies got about 38 degrees. Sunday night, most skies got about 43 degrees. Sunday, most of the skies got about 60 degrees. Saturday night, chance of showers, most skies got about 46 degrees. Chance base to 30%. Monday, chance of showers, most skies got about 59 degrees. Chance base to 50%. And for Monday night, most skies got about 38 degrees. For Tuesday, most skies got about 45 to 48 degrees. And currently here, not here, it is 32 degrees with humidity 92%, and it's few o'clock. That is going to be it for the Peter Channel. Sign up, do this, it's late. Tuesday night, December 8th, 2015. Good night. See you tomorrow morning. Right now, the time now, it's 9 minutes after 11 o'clock here, and the Peter Channel will be signing off for the night here. This is Peter's Opie. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning as we turn off the lights and say good night.